Welcome to the Royal Festival Hall at Southbank Centre. This is a reminder that flash photography and the use of phones and electronic devices is not permitted in the auditorium. The light from your phone can be distracting to others. Thank you, and enjoy the performance.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Vice-Chancellor, colleagues, graduands and guests, it is my privilege to welcome you to our ceremonies for the conferment of awards of the University of Roehampton. Before we begin this graduation ceremony, we will remain standing to observe a minute of silence to pay tribute to Her Majesty the late Queen Elizabeth II and to honour her service both to our nation and to the cause of education throughout the world. Please be silent. United in our grief, we commend our late Queen Elizabeth II, along with all who mourn her, most especially King Charles III, to the embrace of the eternal light of hope, the light that roots the past, present, and future in love. We remember Her Majesty's service to peoples of all nations, and especially to those places which members of our own community call home. We remember Her Majesty's commitment to a life of integrity and of service guided by her faith. Her values were those which we too have inherited through the two churches and the religious order which founded 3 of our 4 constituent colleges, values which still guide us as a community. May we, the living, continue to embody whatever is true, whatever is right, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, excellent and praiseworthy, such qualities that each of us in our diversity saw in our late Queen Elizabeth II, and devote them to the common good. Please be seated. Once again, a warm welcome. As the head of Frobel College, I am delighted to welcome you today to this wonderful setting of the Royal Festival Hall. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our special guest, internationally renowned psychotherapist, psychoanalyst and author, Dr. Susie Orbach, who has joined us today. Susie will be receiving an honorary doctorate from the university during the ceremony. In a few moments, we will welcome each one of our graduands up onto the stage, where they will be greeted by our presiding officer, who is the Vice-Chancellor of the University, Professor Jean-Noël Ezengard. Graduands' names for the School of Psychology will be announced by the Deputy Dean of Psychology, Dr. Jennifer Mayer. When crossing the stage, graduands will have the option of shaking hands with the presiding officer. For those who do not wish to shake hands, you may prefer to place your hand to your heart, and in which case should indicate that as you cross. Once graduands have crossed the stage, we will hear from our Students' Union President, Harrison Cohen, who has a message of congratulations on behalf of his cohort before the Vice-Chancellor closes the ceremony. Drinks receptions will take place on levels 4 and 5. But first, please join me in welcoming the Vice-Chancellor, who will formally begin the ceremony.
Good morning and welcome again to this great venue. This venue is particularly special. The best, the brightest and the most talented musicians have sat in these very seats and performed on this very stage, in the heart of the world's most vibrant city. And this place is special because it brings together the best of the best, people who go on to change the world around us and impact others for the better. And today, each of our students sat here joins this illustrious group. As Vice-Chancellor of this wonderful university, there are many days that stand out, but presiding over the graduation ceremonies is the highlight. And this year, graduations feel extra special, as I have the honor to watch the September 2019 cohort graduate, my first intake of undergraduate students from when I became Vice-Chancellor in the same year. I'm delighted to welcome you and your loved ones to your graduation, and for this chance to celebrate the fantastic achievements that you have made. You have had a unique experience during your studies, having spent much of your university degree studying during the pandemic. And although this was something that no one could have prepared you for, the pandemic has not defined you. Many of you are student leaders and volunteers, and many more are carers, part-time workers and parents, whilst also studying with us. The strength of character, the determination and the commitment that you have shown to achieve your best is remarkable. I'm sure that today many people who have supported you throughout your degree will be watching you with pride as you cross the stage wherever they are. And on behalf of our graduates, I would like to thank academic and professional services colleagues who have helped our students make today possible, offering a helping hand, going the extra mile, and for providing the much needed support and guidance over the years. So I'd like you to join me in thanking your lecturers and professional services staff. There is a magnificent bust of Nelson Mandela, which you might have noticed outside this hall on the south side. And he once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world." And that ethos is something that we hold dearly at Roehampton. Rooted in our long-standing history, we continue to provide access to education no matter your background, so that our graduates become pioneers of society, leaders in their community. And much has changed throughout our history, but what hasn't changed are these very values and our commitment to you, our students. As you enter the world of work, further study, travel, or in taking in a moment to think about your future, you might well find yourself uncertain about what happens next. Each of us undertakes a degree or decides to continue in education because we want to better ourselves. But more likely, better others. However, it can feel uncertain, scary at times, like you aren't sure what to do next. And I want to assure you today that we all feel like that, quite a lot of the time. My colleagues and I sat around you today. Your future employers, your friends, your family all feel like that. And my advice to you is, each time you feel worried about what is coming, turn to a trusted friend or loved one for advice and focusing on your end goal. What makes you special is that focus that you have learned to give during your studies at Roehampton. It's likely that you'll get a few things wrong during your career, but you'll get many more things right. And I know that you will grow in confidence and succeed beyond what you thought might be possible, just as you did during your degree. So in a few moments, I will greet each and every one of you to mark your success and send you on your next steps. I'm encouraged by what is ahead of you all. As Roehampton graduates, your degree gives you infinite possibilities. You will face many, and that often comes hand in hand with challenges. But ask yourself, what is important to you and to the communities around you? How can I improve not only my life, but those of the people around me? So as the next phase of your journey begins, I encourage you to look back with pride at what you have achieved. Be proud, because we are proud of you. Always remember that such a high award isn't bestowed lightly by the university. You have earned it. So thank you for the hard work that has brought you here, and many congratulations. I would now like to invite Dr. Jennifer Mayer, Deputy Dean of the School of Psychology, to present graduates for awards.
Vice Chancellor, I present graduates from the School of Psychology. Degree of Doctor of Psychology. Natasha Angela Anastasi. Natasha's thesis is titled Exploring Counseling Psychologists' Experience of Dual Practice, a Grounded Theory. They were supported in their research by their Director of Studies, Dr. Mark Donati, and their supervisors, Dr. Orla Parslow-Breen and Dr. Jasmine Childs-Figueroa. Marina Demova. Marina's thesis is titled Therapy as an Alternative to Dominant Discourse, a Thematic Analysis of Clients' Experiences of Psychoanalytic Approach to Psychosis. They were supported in their studies by Director of Studies, Dr. Paul Dickerson, and their supervisor, Dr. Paula Reed. Tammy Fabian. Tammy's thesis is titled Death Exists, Get on Board. Bereaved attendees' experiences of the Death Cafe and associated meaning making, an interpretive phenomenological analysis. They were supported in their studies by Director of Studies, Dr. Edith Steffen, and their supervisors, Dr. Orla Parslow-Breen and Dr. Monique Proudlove. Jessica Kennedy. Jessica's thesis is titled, If Anything Happens, No One Knows I'm Here. Older women's experiences of being alone, an interpretive phenomenological analysis. They were supported in their studies by their Director of Studies, Professor Rosemary Risk, and their supervisor, Dr. Rachel Darnley Smith. Annette Magnus. Annette's thesis is titled Transcending the Borders Between Analog and Digital Worlds, the Meaningful Cycle of High Engagement Video Gaming. They were supported in their studies by their Director of Studies, Dr. Catherine Gilveri, and their supervisor, Dr. Iggy Moon. Sonia Marquardt. Sonia's thesis is titled Rupture and Repair of the Therapeutic Alliance in CBT with Young People. They were supported in their studies by Director of Studies, Dr. John Ray, and their supervisor, Dr. George Giorgio. Stephanie Okwu. Stephanie's thesis is titled Power Relations in Inpatient Forensic Mental Health Provision Unmasked, a Freudian discourse analysis of frontline forensic nursing staff's experience of clinical practice. They were supervised in their studies by Director of Studies, Dr. Edith Steffen, and their supervisor, Dr. Yannick Dabowski. Sanjivan Pahar. Sanjivan's thesis is titled Exploring Experiences of South Asian Therapists Working with South Asian Clients in an Ethnically Matched Counseling Service in the UK, an Interpretive Phenomenological Analysis. They were supported in their studies by Director of Studies, Dr. Catherine Gilveri, and their supervisor, Dr. Jasmine Childs-Figueroa. John Cordwell. John's thesis is titled An Exploration of the Perceptions of Staff Through the Emergence of Becoming and Enabling an Environment. They were supported in their studies by their Director of Studies, Professor Celia Essau, and their supervisor, Robert Edelman. Hildegard Rismeyer. Hildegard's thesis is titled A Heuristic Inquiry in Two Parts Exploring Experiences of Silence Described by Novice and Clinically Experienced Psychotherapists and Any Implications for the Therapeutic Encounter. They were supported in their studies by their Director of Studies, Dr. Arnell Brooks, and their supervisor, Dr. Julia Kane. Natalie Caldry, thesis titled Evaluating Psychological Therapies Designed to Ameliorate Mild to Moderate Self-Harm in a Non-Clinical Sample of Women, a qualitative exploration of helpful and unhelpful factors in current practice. Natalie was supported in her research by Dr. Yannick Dabowski and Dr. Iggy Moon. Degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Sharon Alice's thesis is titled Behavioral Problems Among Adolescents in Clinical and Community Settings from Frequency to Prevention. They were supported in their studies by Director of Studies Professor Cecilia Esau and their supervisor, Dr. Catherine Gilberry. Renad Bakhti. Renad's thesis is titled Testing the Impact of Interpersonal Regulatory Fit on Empathy, Willingness to Help, and Pro-Social Behavior. They were supported in their studies by Director of Studies Dr. John Ray and their supervisors, Dr. Carl Andrew Walton and Dr. Amanda Holmes. Crystal Coxon. Crystal's thesis is titled The Biopsychology of Overeating. They were supported in their studies by their Director of Studies, Dr. Lee Gibson, and their supervisor, Professor Lewis Halsey. Krishma Sharma Ramdot. Krishma's thesis is titled Emotional Problems Among Children and Adolescents in Mauritius, an investigation of prevalence and prevention. They were supported in their studies by Director of Studies Professor Cecilia Esau and their supervisor Dr. Kiran Balu. Rebecca Saw. Rebecca's thesis is titled The Role of Working Memory Load in Distractor Suppression. They were supported in their studies by their Director of Studies, Dr. Giorgio Fichetta, and their supervisor, Dr. Amanda Holmes and Dr. Marco Sandrini. Degree of Master of Arts, Janine Danielle Gooden-Deer. Ivan Lemus. Raquel Paris Robinson. Haley Jane Camp. Tracy Ann Harrison. Sarah Heaverman. Rachel Alice Lena Liederman. Sarah Kate Lilly. Laura Jane Reeder. Amanda Michelle Rebecca. Elaine Eng. Rosalind Sophie Goodman. Daryl Jason S. Lindo. Kelly Frazier. Catherine Vincent. Morgan Nicholas Hall. Anna Anastasia Kuma. Panafat Sering Wong. Gina Medina Brown. Amy Claire Dover. Karen Payne. Catherine Ann Payne. Victoria Marie Antoinette Robinson. Margaret Ellen Worth. Claudia Czerska. Priscilla Ajoy. Kanisha Leah Anderson. Sanaz Hatami. Tiz Kin Tang. Olanwaju Olanwantine Adonji. Rebecca Louise Gorman Gajowski. Susan Malima. Marie Ann Morris. Josiah Greaves. Vice Chancellor, this ends the conferment of Master's Awards. I now invite Dr. Yanis Phronimos to present Dr. Susie Orbach for the Honorary Degree of Science.
Vice Chancellor, it gives me enormous pleasure to introduce to you our honorary graduate, Dr. Susie Orbach. A renowned psychotherapist, psychoanalyst, writer, and social critic, Susie has been at the vanguard of developing critical perspectives on contemporary culture and the pressures on young people to attain a particular physical appearance. With the current rise of social media, there has never been a time where her work has been more relevant to young people who are experiencing immense pressures to look and present emotionally and physically in particular ways. The organization that she co-founded, Psychotherapists and Counselors for Social Responsibility, and the Women's Therapy Center in London and New York, has had an important impact on the therapeutic professions and represents and advocates for those who adopt a social justice perspective and see this as an integral to their work. Susie was born in London in 1946 into a secular Jewish family and was brought up in Chalk Farm, North London. Her mother was an American and taught English to refugees, and her father the British Labour MP Maurice Orbach. She won a scholarship to North London Collegiate School and went on to study Russian history at the School of Slavonic Studies, from where she left in her final year. She then moved to New York to study law, and it seems she has found her calling when she left law to enroll on the Women's Studies course at Richmond College, City University of New York, graduating with a BA, highest honors in the subject, in 1972. An alternative university where all things were just right for me, as she put it. Susie subsequently gained a master's degree in social welfare from the State University of New York at Stony Brook in 1974, and a PhD in psychoanalysis from University College London in 2001. Susie is the author of 15 books, co-author, editor, and contributor of several volumes. She has published many papers and she frequently writes for the press. Her book, In Therapy, The Unfolding Story, is based on her BBC Radio 4 series of the same name, which was rebroadcast in July and August 2018 and is available on BBC Sounds. Her book, Bodies, won the Women in Psychology Award for Best Book, and an extensively expanded edition was published in August 2019. Her bestseller, Fat is a Feminist Issue, has been helping women for more than 40 years to accept their own body and face the demands of 21st century living with more confidence. Susie wrote a column in The Guardian for 10 years, and she has received the first Lifetime Achievement Award for psychoanalysis given by the British Psychoanalytical Society. She has a strong interest in social policy, and she co-authored recent government papers and contributed to government expert panels. For 10 years, Susie served as a visiting professor of psychoanalysis and social policy at the London School of Economics and Political Science in the University of London. She was academic visitor at Hertford College, Oxford, With American colleagues, Susie devised the Body Observational Diagnostic Interview, an assessment and clinical tool useful in addressing the intergenerational transmission of body and eating issues. She's the recipient of many honorary doctorates and has lectured and supervised in Australia, New Zealand, North America, Europe, Brazil, Peru, India, and China. Susie came to an interest in therapeutic ideas as a way of understanding the internalization of the social structure at the individual, class, gendered, race, and group level. She co-founded the Women's Therapy Center in 1976 with Louise Eichenbaum, and their experience led to practice and theorize new ways of working with women. They wrote 3 books together on this work, Susie having already written Fat is a Feminist Issue, which was an explanation of eating problems, an analysis of how girls' and women's bodies were seen and treated and what they represented in patriarchy, how the female body had become objectified. The book also described a form of treatment to enable women to restore their appetites and desires to themselves. Susie went on to write 3 further books on the topic, including Hunger Strike, On Eating, and the award-winning Bodies. She has endeavored to bring the knowledge of the consulting room to the wider public through her writing and speaking. Susie continues to see individuals, couples, and organizations for therapy. She is politically active and writes, speaks, and agitates. The School of Psychology at Roehampton has been training practitioner psychologists, psychotherapists, counselors, and art and play therapists for many decades. We strive for our graduates to be equipped with all the skills and knowledge to approach social, political, and psychological matters with critical thinking, the ability to see wider pictures and dynamics, to allow them to ask appropriate questions, constructively challenge established practices, and advocate for change. Susie came to talk to our school in 2016 at our Embodying Social Justice conference. Her work, her social action, and research is exemplary. I would urge you all to learn from her life, her work and ideas, and allow them to inform your work as our future graduates. Susie's impact on the field and in the lives of women worldwide makes it indeed a great honor to have her with us today and to be presenting her with this honorary award. She represents our values and our commitment to active citizenship. Susie has said, "I wish I could make a dent into our idea of consumerism as being the thing that's going to make you feel happier. I wish I could make a dent in the idea of happiness being the goal of what we need to be today, because happy actually has become totally synthetic." Susie's approach invites us to think, to reflect outside of given, perhaps imposed ways of being, and that in itself provides a freeing, not judgmental, inclusive space for all of us to grow as our unique and wonderful selves. Vice-Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present Dr. Susie Orbach as eminently worthy of the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council and the Senate of Roehampton University, I confer upon you the award of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
Thank you, Dr. Yanis Phronimos. Thank you, Vice-Chancellor. I'm deeply touched and pleased to receive this honor. It's not so much, of course, a reward or an award to me, but the recognition of the significance of trying to understand human nature, our experience, indeed what it means to be human within the cultural context in which we live. Psychology, psychoanalysis, counseling has grown in importance during the last few decades. Roehampton has understood its importance and wisely created bespoke programs which can bring not only therapy, but the use of applied psychological understandings into the workplace, whether that's education, the military, business, social and health services. Where the field isn't yet is in social policy. I would urge those of you who have developed specialized psychological expertise and who wish to see society change for the better, to bring the knowledge to governments, to stand beside those from economics, engineering, and social studies. Our work as clinicians is research in action. We see people change in real time. Study of the self and the self as an insight into society is constantly fascinating. We learn society's secrets, yes, and we also learn about how individuals, couples, families, and groups dynamically manage difficulties and grow in response to being heard and seen. We need to deliver these understandings to policymakers. A delight for me working in this area, and it's such a big area, has been the expansion of my curiosity. Listening and engaging with people who come to see me, I've learned how people make lives, how they bear misfortune, how they dare to change, how they undo what they have absorbed and find their voice and voices. The practice of therapy is a wonder. If you've chosen it, you will find it hard, especially in the early years. It's tiring. It can be frustrating. In time, though, fatigue gives way to a mind expanding and a heart expanding cornucopia, and that never ceases. You have landed in a field in which your ideas, your thinking will be sometimes excitingly and sometimes subtly changed and challenged. You will be giving, but the privilege of sharing in the struggles of others and experiencing their transformations, sometimes tiny, sometimes huge, is to be humbled by the connection, the capacity of connection, and how it enhances us all. I'd like to conclude by thanking the Vice-Chancellor, the Chair of the Council, the members of the University Senate, and the University Council for this award. It's a very great honor. I'd also like to thank all the faculty who've engaged so profoundly with the students who are graduating today. And most of all, of course, I'd like to congratulate all those graduating students and the families and people who've supported them, because it's a very big achievement and it takes more than just the one person. But the knowledge you will take with you will be invaluable in making a future for yourself and, importantly, in making a contribution to the community. Thank you very much.
Vice-Chancellor, I would like to present graduands with postgraduate diplomas.
In the name and authority of Roehampton University, I confer upon graduands present and graduates in absentia the award of first and higher degrees of the university.
Vivian Sarkis. Charmaine Zara. Degree of Bachelor of Arts. Izwaha Mayao Ishoa. Kaya Kalir. Natalia Sean Sharp. Erica Van Den Ordell. Marilyn Westcar. Degree of Bachelor of Science, Zachariah Abdallah. Nima Abdrashid Abdi. Mateus Amida. Amtol Kafi Ahmad. Doa Mariam Ahmad. Sarah Ahmed. Kaylin Jean Airy. Bahar Aman. Aisha Junie Anderson Siflet. Dania Mead Anshore. Carrie Michelle Arundel. Rina Azimi. Ayumi Azuma Jakumi. Eleanor Claire Freya Barnes. Hasti Bashari. Shannon Leanne Beckley. Bethlehem Benyam. Aisha Kamal Barami. Iman Buramain. Charlotte Leanne Bull. Elaine Carvalho, Head of Froebel College Award for Outstanding Contribution to College Life. Mohammed Saman Chowdhury. Aisha Vasim Contractor. Robin Chioma Cooper Acalme. Angel Carr Cruz. Gabriella Suze. Freza Dimitris. Benjamin Elliott Charles Dimmock. Alexandra Demetrio. Regine Edondo Gonzalez. Rika Helen Foucher. Roxanne Iona Federica. Larissa Ferraza. Violet Grace Fink. Liberty Cade Gardner. Vasilina Georgieva. Ava Gorbavi. Maria Camila Gomez Miorca. Molly Elizabeth Gravestock. Devanish Gurung, Martin Glacken Prize for the Best Project, Best Quantitative Report. Charlotte Louise Harling. Ellie Elizabeth Harvey. Emma Harvey. Grace Elizabeth Hollenby. Kata Laura Homiak. Aman Kamwal Hussain. Abdinasar Ali Ibrahim. Abuzaid Ifeurdu. Demetria Keiko. Aphrodite Katsumu. Isha Hana Kea. Ashma Kahawas. Carolina Eva Kalowski. Emali Kaborg Bach. Theodora Lassick. Brooke Jane Lee. Kangan Lee. Thomas William Lewis. Rohan Magone. Muna Mustafa Mohammed. Kinga Malecha. Connor James McCarran. Aisha Mataug. Sana Shahaz Minas. Shamsuddin Abdi Muhammad. Stella Amy Moore. Maria Nguyen. Destiny Amina Nicholas Brown. Adil Yusuf Nur. Rhoda Ama Korma Eborg. Thomas Arjun Parmar. Oliver John Parsons. Meha Ruth Ann Pearson. Charlotte Jane Penny. Saratha Pillai. Lisana Pirabagan. Paula Preet. Natalia Daria Prusa. Hakiran Kao Puni. Amy Elizabeth Ramsden. Thomas Lee Riches. Rebecca Ann Robinson. Claudia Rodriguez Lica. Rosie Ann Russell. Ayan Salah. Kalima Salam. Afshan Rahman Samad. Jasmina Natalie Schreier. Yasmin Saruk. Arya Sahai. Ramsha Shahazad. Hamda Sheikh Noor, Martin Glacken Prize for Best Developmental Essay. Elena George. Sharina Roshana Singh. Tristan Carl Rene Schwing. Georgia Amy Spillane. Una Stewart. Kane Cyrus Sahari. Annabelle Christina Thomas. Lauren Ella Rose Tomlinson. Kithrika Yuthakumar. Charles Harold T. Wardle. Amy White. Georgia Jamie Wilden. Josiah Yvonne Williams. Christina Jennifer Winston. Tasnima Begum Yusuf. Nalia Adil Zafar. Emily Asen. Mohammed Abdul Hussein. Ashkir Muhammad Ali. Asia Anderson. Philippa James Emerton. Roxana Francisca Andrade. Anna Malene Barston. Martin Glackland Prize for Best Developmental Essay. Rebecca Louise Brett. Victoria Lee Buckingham. Amelia Victoria Clark. Emily Herlin Demersnes. Maya Jade Ennis. Layla Floud. Denisa Gabriela Gurka. Christian Brita Grimeland. Daniel Lim. Marin Sofin Salim Portland. Wadhai Iqbal. Swad Hassan Ismail. Olivia Jayola. Isabel Kia Jeps. Andrea Lien Uvik. Abdul Rahan Khalid Razul. Annie Natalie Cleven. Bjorg Helene Klingsham Jivik. Celine Kragstad. Claire McDiarmid. Muslima Mia. Jeza Morales. Kimmy Nguyen. Mariam Omar. Atia Omid Entazar. Malini Raskal Patel. Sharn Olivia Pateman. Jonathan Francis Pugsley. Bash Alexander Rogers, Martin Glackham Prize for Best Project, Best Qualitative Report. Lottie Odegaard. Lauren Saul. Asvini Sara Silvigan. Kirsty Charlotte Lucy Smith. Millie Solom. Amara Michelle Springer. Hannah Stagre. Evie Sarah Jane Stanley. Esther Dot Tha Hang Tang Wai. Veronica Trace. Lavina Henriette Van Dinter. Natasha Laura Venazia. Mary Hayes Vigurst. Angelica Wasmuth. Lydia Grace Wigart. Andrea Williams. Imani Alithia Wilson. Fernanda Silva Felix. Thomas Jacob Francis. Sienna Emily Giles. Karam Cart. Kimberly Rose. Jaskrin Kau Sahota. Nahida Begum. Mathura Mathiahalan. Keziah Abrahams. Salma Abdi Adam. Fruti Shuris Kumar Kaya. Reese Jordan Eads. Hannah Lacey Sophie Franks. Anais Lavana Giorgio. Nathan Kevin Gorshkankar Price. Adriana Elizabeth Jimenez Ayaya. Jana Mariam Kabir. Emma Jane Catherine McKay. Jordan Isaac Mafu. Marlon Christian Mangoba, Jr. Jade Renee Marney. Martina Nowakoska. Lois Mentiba Okri Abugai. Daniel Osken Owaide. Fatima Rashid. Chloe Simone Richardson. Melina Singaro. Carolina Scripute. Elia Jasmine Walker. Sophie May White. Vice Chancellor, I present graduates from Roehampton Online, degree of Master of Science. Episal Naomi Al-Hussami. Vice Chancellor, I would like to present graduates from the School of Education, degree of Doctor of Education. Heidi McWade, thesis title, Tensions for Lecturers' Professionalism, an exploration of how vocational lecturers in general further education colleges perceive the relationship between their professionalism and technologically enhanced learning. Supervisor, Dr. Anthony Thorpe and Dr. Julia Schausey. Postgraduate Certificate of Education, Sandra Conti. We would like to present one student from the business school. Degree of Master of Business Administration, Yabi Shatima. Diana Rosalina Chikovoski. Vice Chancellor, I would like to present a graduate from the School of Humanities and Social Sciences. Degree of Bachelor of Science, Daniela Georgina Grant. Dilem Bikerk. Vice Chancellor, this ends the conferment of awards. I now invite the President of the Students' Union to say a few words.
Good morning, class of 2022. Today is about the past, present, and future. Many of you may think your uni days have gone by quickly, and they say your uni days are some of the best days of your lives. I'll let you decide whether you think that's true or not. I'd somewhat agree. And that may make you sad, as this stage of your life for most of you has now come to a close. But if you are feeling sad about that thought, then now is the perfect time to think about those happy days, the past. Think about your first times. Your first time stepping onto campus, first Freshers' Week, first lecture, first lunch with your peers, and also those last assignments, last time in the library, last pub grub, your last day. I hope you think about those first times and those final times with a smile on your face, because these are all memories of your time at Roehampton. And while these are now memories, you have so many more first times ahead of you that you're yet to experience. And today, the present, is a time that should help you realize just how far you've come and that you are now one step closer to your future. You may have noticed that I did not include your last time on campus as one of your lasts, because I hope at some point in your future that you find yourself back on campus again, as I hope Roehampton continues to be a welcoming environment which includes all of you as alumni. Let's take a moment now to rewind. I think when we were younger, we all had that something that we were invested in, something that gave us a sense of belonging, skills, and something we might reflect on from time to time. Whether it be a theatre group, a sports team, a faith community, a martial art, a musical instrument. Perhaps for many of us, this may have been pushed aside at some point. And why? Because life gets in the way? During your time at Roehampton, I hope you've been able to find something like this again. Something you're invested in. Perhaps you joined a society, a sports team, been involved with Student Voice, all of which we aim to assist you with as a students' union to help you make the most out of your university experience. I hope you found passion for something you once loved, or found passion for something new. I hope you were able to continue this as you move on with your next stage of your journey. And this something is something I hope that continues to remind you of your time at Roehampton. I'd like to wish luck to anyone starting new jobs, whether it may be in your field of study or not, those working in their education or health sector, those starting their own businesses, those continuing with their studies, those applying for jobs, those taking some time for themselves, and those who may be sat here not knowing what happens next. Just like you've all had such different journeys here at Roehampton, experienced a pandemic, and have all come out graduating, your onward journeys in life will all be so different, but you'll be okay. I'd like to take a moment to thank our staff team, including our academic staff, our non-academic staff, professional services, all those doing their best to keep you safe and supported. I hope you developed friendships, the friends you made in lectures, societies, sports teams, perhaps on the bus to Barn Station. So here's to friendship, and to celebrate that friendship, regardless of whether you've stepped foot onto our campus or not, I would be really honored if you join me in a selfie with all of us together as one. Here's to the parents sat here watching your children graduate. The parents graduating with your children here watching you graduate. Here's to your loved ones and your friends here in support. I'd like to spare a thought for the parents, family members, loved ones, and friends who didn't have the chance to be here today, but would have been so proud to have been here. Here's to our non-binary students, our queer students, trans students, international students, commuting students, students being the first ones in their family to go to university, students from all walks of life. Here's to our nocturnal students. Here's to our northern students. Here's to our students born and bred in London. Here's to our students born and bred in Roehampton. Here's to all of you, class of 22, the students made in Roehampton. Thank you.
Thank you, Harrison. As we come towards the end of our ceremony, I would like to take this last opportunity on behalf of the staff at the university to congratulate you all. But there is one other group of people we need to thank, and Harrison has already started. It's your supporters, your family, your friends who have been with you at every step of the journey, encouraging you with an online grocery order paid for, or fuel for the car, or perhaps just a smile, a hug, or a word of advice. So I would like our graduates to stand, turn around to face your family and friends, and thank them in the usual fashion. Thank you. As I said earlier, while this ceremony gives you and your friends and family a chance to celebrate your achievements, it doesn't mark the end of your relationship with us and our relationship with you. And in helping you succeed, we also aim to give you an alma mater that you are proud of long after you leave. We want you to be boomerang graduates and come back often, in person or virtually. You're now part of a global network of Roehampton alumni. Make it part of your extended family that will continue to look out for you and that you will look out for. And many members of that alumni network have committed their time to support, mentor, and advise recent graduates on their next steps. And I would personally encourage you to sign up for mentoring support if you get a chance. You can find out more about the mentoring scheme and the Alumni Association online. 180 years ago, our first students, all women, of our oldest college, Whitelands, were enrolled to train as teachers. Our lives today are very different to those women, but one can imagine that they too may have thought about their next step with a mix of trepidation and excitement. And for those women and the many thousands of graduates who have gone before you over the last 180 years, the core values of our founding colleges have endured and inform our purpose today, providing the best education possible to everyone who can benefit, regardless of their background, understanding and improving our world through a spirit of curiosity and discovery, and helping our students develop the confidence, the knowledge, and the adaptability they need for a successful graduate career and a fulfilling life. Your generation, the class of 2022, will make decisions that will shape not just our future, but that of those around us. You will become leaders, team players, influencers, and change makers. Whatever your choice, we wish you every success on your journey and will watch you with pride. So once again, many congratulations. The ceremony for the conferment of degrees is now closed.